Good morning, guys. Welcome back into Brady's Auto Repair. Today we got a 1997 Ford F-150, and customer stated it needed an alternator. Cranked it up, the battery light's on. It's not charging, so today we're putting an alternator on this truck. So, first thing, you'll be sure you put a battery charger. If you suspect you have a bad alternator, if the battery's weak, which it is, put your battery charger on this thing to maintain while you change the alternator. Because if you don't, if you put a new alternator on with a weak battery, you're going to burn up the brand new alternator trying to charge to replenish the battery. So, replacing the alternator, go ahead and charge your battery up in the meantime while you're replacing this one. This looks to be an original tensioner, so this bolt is a 15. So you got a 15 millimeter up top, you got a 15 millimeter way down here. Or excuse me, that one's a 13. To remove this bracketry for the AC. You've got two connectors here that come out, a 10 millimeter nut on the back of the alternator for your main wire, and then there's also a 15 right here behind this AC line. So I was gonna go ahead and get this connector and stuff here off, and then we'll see about getting to that bolt. So start here getting that 13 with AC line. Getting that removed gives you access to both of those. I will need a deep well for that one. That bolt is bad. Yep. What is it? What that on? That was not easy. I hate these side mount alternators, that's all.
You have a spider right there. That's all.
Get those bolts out. The alternator will be free. Pick up on my hoses a little bit there to get there. That's an original OE alternator. At O'Reilly's and picked up our new Ultima alternator. That is it. I'll get it pulled off. I'll put this one fished back into place. Top bolt started first to help hold it. Get all your bolts started by hand before you ever tighten the first one down. It gives it room to move around so you can be able to tighten everything up. This is easy to get to right now. Go ahead and put our main wire back on the alternator. Went ahead and hooked up the main power wire to the alternator. Since this bracket's loose, it gives you room to get your hands in here a little bit better. So we'll go ahead and get that on there. Alright. Make sure you put your little weatherproof grommet back over the post. It's all bent all kinds of different ways. Like that. Make sure 2 electrical connectors here. Alright, now we'll finish up our bolts. These fucking AC lines are all. I'm allergic to working on Fords. As I own one too.
They don't have new ones?
I'm not gonna get too carried away on that bolt. It's got 2 more on it. So. Alternator's in, bolts are on, rerouted our belt. Now when we get our battery cable hooked back up. Yep. 8mm on this one. Got our battery light off the dash. Now on our volt gauge, battery light is off and it is charging. So this job is done. We'll button it up and deliver it back to the customer.